Safe travel.
Victor.
See you in Tenny.
Thank you for coming in.
Thank you so much, Mike. Pleasure to be on the Ski Legends.
Yeah, tell me a little bit about what you do.
All right, so it's a long story, but not to bore you. 5 years ago, I got cut really darn badly. What happened was I was in the middle of a GS race skiing for my college, and my ski popped off, fell on its side, and I fell on top of it. I mean, not to toot my own horn, I was known for having some pretty wicked, awesome accidents. You know, skis this way, helmet that way. This was one of the lamest accidents I've ever had.
Right.
But it almost cost me my life. Like, I almost died. I lost half the blood of my body. Ski cut all the way down to my femur, went actually a quarter of the way through the femur. And the only reason I survived was because there was someone within 20 feet, shout out Bruce Diamond, who actually had a tourniquet on them, as well as he had the experience and he actually knew how to use it, so he put it on me.
Wow.
I had 2 jackets wrapped around me, a belt, and I had these, actually some of the girls that I grew up skiing with, Kylie and Lynn, who added compression. You know, they basically saved my life, made sure I didn't bleed out on the hill, and I still lost half the blood of my body.
Wow, half the blood?
Half the blood of my body. Yeah.
Holy cow.
You know,
well, I'm glad you're here.
Yeah, so am I. I'm happy to be here.
So, this was the start of a seed of what you do now. So
absolutely.
Tell me about it. Tell me, it's all over the place, all over the world, isn't it?
Yeah, so right now we've got about 60% of the World Cup on it, but I haven't actually said what it is.
This is it. And you're about the only guy that's walking around the base area at Little Nell with a machete.
That's right. So
and the machete has a purpose.
Yes, sir. So we've got 4 of these actually. We just got them from Walmart, $5.97 in case you guys are wondering. Hannah, would you like to
use Hannah's legs? Hi, Hannah.
All right, so mine are a little too valuable at this point. So as you can tell, you know, obviously this is not meant for being protective against a machete. It's meant for being protective against ski edges. We've engineered this fabric to be optimally cut resistant while still being ridiculously light, elastic, stretchy. As you can see here, it doesn't like form these fold bundles too much. And it works like a normal pair of thermals would, but it's ridiculously cut resistant. So like my philosophy, frankly, my mission in life right now at this point is to eliminate ski lacerations from our sport.
Right.
I have a bit of an ambitious mission of eliminating them from our sport by the year 2027. Like, the fact of the matter is, like, skis are not getting any duller. They're only getting sharper.
And racers, I mean, we saw some this weekend.
100%. Yeah. I mean, just yesterday we had David Ketterer. He had a little tumble with his, I'm forgetting who he went up against. Do you remember?
Yeah, no, I was actually on the gauntlet at the time.
Oh, you watched it? You saw it firsthand?
Yeah.
Oh, well, they had a little tumble, and David Ketterer got cut on the back of his neck.
Wow.
So, and it wasn't terrible, right? You saw it?
He's okay.
He's okay.
I was saying it wasn't terrible, but like that's just because it was thankfully not too bad. But any deeper, any longer, you know, it's life-threatening.
Yeah, it wasn't terrible only because of the placement. I mean, it was right back here.
But it could have been really bad.
Inches forward. I mean, you're not putting a tourniquet around that unless you're trying to have an even worse day. You know?
So, actually, I've got a funny aside on that.
Yeah.
So I hear he called his wife right away. And told her, and his wife said, "Come on, I went through childbirth. Get back up top and race again."
That sounds like racing.
Yeah, that's racing. Exactly.
Fair enough.
So, you where are these available? You told me in Colorado they're available at a friend of mine's shop.
That is true.
A Racer's Edge in Breckenridge.
Chuck. That's right. Shout out to him.
Okay.
So we only have a few retail outlets that we have them available at.
Okay.
We have chosen meticulously the retailers that we choose to partner with. We only have the best. So I won't name them right here because I will inevitably at least forget one.
Right.
But
that's fine.
But they're mostly available at VIXProtection.com.
Okay.
Yes, and so. No,
I'll put a link to it when I run this, and then I'll also put a link to Chuck too. So if there's people local that want to go in and try them on, because he's known for ski racing. I mean, he handles ski racers throughout that area like crazy.
100%.
We're gonna take off for a second here, and then we're gonna come back. So
sounds good.